Has Harbaugh unlocked Justin Herbert? I mean, we saw in Brazil, you and I, and then we saw on Monday night, and so they've won in 2 hemispheres now, and on 2 different days of the week. Friday and a Monday. So what do you think? Has Jim done it with Herbert?
Yeah, I mean, you say unlocked. It's it's an interesting question. Is that what they do offensively is more deliberate. When they get into their passing game, it's a lot of the play actions. It's a lot of what I would call, simpler reads where, you're not asking, 5 guys to go out and the quarterback to have to see things quickly and decipher and get the ball out of their hands. And not that Justin can't do that, but I just don't think that's his greatest strength. What they're doing is more drop back, let things develop, use the big arm, 2 or 3 options, find the throw for those 2 or 3 options. And so, again, I don't want to say unlocked because Justin's been really, really good, but I do think they're playing to what Justin does best and allowing him to take a little bit more time processing and seeing it and then using that big arm more to push the envelope down the field. I think this style is perfect for who Justin Herbert is. And so if that's what you mean by unlocked, then the answer is yes. But I think it's just a perfect fit with what they're doing and how Justin sees and plays the game. And it's bearing out. Obviously, what he did last year, not turning the ball over, making a lot of big plays. And we've seen that through 2 weeks this year as well. A lot of the same concepts you're going to see over and over again. The touchdown to Quentin this past weekend was a play that we saw 2 or 3 times in our game. In our game, it happened to go to the crosser and not the deep one. But they will run those same plays over and over again. And Justin's comfortable with it, and they're very good at it. And that, to me, is what's taken him, to another level just in terms of his efficiency playing the quarterback position.
And only 2 playoff teams from last year have started 0-2, Texans, Chiefs. Which one are you more concerned about, Kurt?
Texans. And I don't know why I say that, because maybe, the team around their quarterback maybe has played a little bit better. But to me, it's, CJ Stroud just doesn't look like the rookie CJ Stroud. I mean, and that's amazing for us to say, right? We're looking for this guy that's in his 3rd year to look like he did as a rookie. But he doesn't look like that. He looks uncomfortable. He doesn't look confident when pressure is on him. He's not seeing things. He's not making throws that, he could make in his sleep. And so I don't know what's wrong there. I don't know what's happening with him offensively, and specifically around their quarterback. Was it because of the issues with the offensive line last year, and that's just carried over, and now he's not the same confident guy? I mean, how I talked about him when he was a rookie. I mean, I thought he moved into that top 5 conversation with the way that he saw the field and the way that his technique, his eyes and feet worked together, and he was so solid, all these things. And I don't see any of that now. I mean, the way that they didn't handle pressure against Tampa Bay on Monday night just leaves me so worried about, Todd Bowles in critical situations is going to blitz. How do you not have an answer? How do you find yourself holding the football and taking sacks in those situations when everybody knows that's what's going to happen? And so those are the things that really concern me. Whereas the Chiefs, I've got some concerns. I've got some concerns about them offensively, but they still got 15. And he's the guy that I'm not concerned about, that he's going to find ways to win football games for that team, even when the other pieces aren't right. So I'm not as worried about them right now.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.